Hi, my name is Kyle Crawford. This is my final project, and I'm presenting on the Cincinnati Symphony Orchestra. So the CSO's mission is very simple: to seek and share inspiration. And their vision is to be the most relevant orchestra in America. So pretty ambitious, but direct, and maybe achievable. For them, music is a way for us to connect with ourselves, the world, and each other. So something to build empathy and understanding between all things. Their programs, they have the Cincinnati Symphony Youth Orchestra. That is for middle schoolers and high schoolers. They also have the Nouveau program. This is a program designed for young people from underrepresented backgrounds in orchestras. And so they receive a lot of support, a lot of mentorship, so that they can succeed in the future and hopefully pursue a career in music. They have Brady block parties. Those happen outside in the park. The orchestra plays for them, and it's free, like a classic block party. Multicultural Awareness Council, they're making sure that the programming is always relevant, respectful, and seeking out new demographics. African American Musical Heritage Choir is a very special group of people associated with the orchestra that perform African American music. So the event that I'm focusing on is their La La Land in concert. And the reason why this was interesting to me is because it's a touring concert. This program is not created by them. They're just having the rights to perform this music. So I think it's kind of interesting what the goal and motivation behind CSO is with doing this. And so with my marketing idea is to merge the film's audience and the orchestral audience and hopefully have some retention as we move after the event. So the music explores a few themes: music, acting, dreams, sacrifice, and love. And the music, or the film's audience, really gets towards film enthusiasts. It's received a lot of critical acclaim, many awards. Actors, and jazz musicians, they are represented in the film as the main characters. They are in those careers. Romantics, there's a lot of romantic ideas in this film. Dramatic things that romantics might be really interested in. Couples, it's a great date night movie, maybe. And younger audiences, between the ages 18 and 30, this film has really resonated within those audiences. And so our narrative is sort of following the same as the film, but it's the sacrifice one must endure to achieve their dream. That's something that we really want to share with people, that this is something that people go through. And this is something that is human, that people go through. And so we want to emphasize that by saying things like, how can one choose between love and their dream? What are you willing to lose to achieve your dream? These are very real and difficult things to think about, but are intriguing, and people would be interested in seeing that. So keywords like love, romantic, emotional, gut-wrenching, that's a very popular one lately, dramatic, those are really going to capture those people who are interested in those kinds of things. And in the box here, I have a couple taglines for people who might already know about the movie, but might be interested in seeing it again and having a new level of immersion with the live orchestra there. So the city of stars shines for you. Find your someone in the crowd. Don't waste such a lovely night. Those are based on names of songs that are featured in the film. Music and visuals are going to be really important on social media, in our classic content. We really want to have music from the film, or just jazz music that captures that atmosphere. Clips from past Hurwitz concerts, This is very fortunate that we have a touring sort of deal because there's already film and media of those past concerts that we can use to advertise our own. Using La La Land's color scheme, it has a very iconic color palette, um, and we can incorporate that into our media. And then direct mail and postcards. I have a very crude example of one on the left there, but something like that would definitely set the tone for what the night is going to be like. And a much larger scale thing is cinematic skits. And this would be recreating iconic scenes from the film, but in Cincinnati. Another Day of Sun, Flash Mob. We could do that in the music hall lobby and have a little music video of that. Or A Lovely Night, and have that filmed in Bellevue Hill Park. It's a perfect place to replicate that scene. Or a skit revolving around the main story, but rather than the actor and the jazz musician, it's two orchestral musicians, and they have to decide between love and their dream. So a little bit more ambitious and blue sky, but I think people would really resonate with these sorts of things, and if it can be done properly, then it may have a big impact. And that's all. So thank you.